Are you trapped in a relentless pursuit of perfection? You're not alone, but this obsession could be sabotaging your growth. Picture this: you're burning the midnight oil, obsessively perfecting a presentation, convinced that anything less is unacceptable. Those extra hours drain your energy and erode your confidence. What many fail to see is that this quest for flawlessness can morph into a crippling fear of failure. Every mistake feels monumental, spiraling you into procrastination and self-doubt. You might wonder, is it the fear of failing or your unyielding need for perfection that keeps you paralyzed? Now, imagine it being invited to a group project. Exciting, right? But as you dive in, anxiety takes hold. You fixate on every detail, pushing yourself to the brink, while others simply collaborate. As deadlines loom, the weight of your expectations crushes you. Perfectionism does just isolate you, it can sever connections with those who could support you. In your quest for flawlessness, you might push away the very people who could help you thrive. As the pressure mounts, an unsettling realization dawns: instead of feeling fulfilled, you feel emptiness. The joy of accomplishment is overshadowed by a nagging dissatisfaction. You've achieved so much, but at what cost? Here's the harsh truth: perfectionism can leave deep emotional scars, warping your self-image and making you feel inadequate unless everything is just right. This cycle can devastate your relationships, health, and overall happiness. So, what's the way out? Recognize that striving for excellence is the same as chasing the impossible. Embrace imperfection. Start small, set realistic goals, and celebrate those victories. Think of it like adjusting a dimmer switch. Instead of cranking everything to full brightness, learn to find comfort in the gray areas. Remember, progress often comes wrapped in imperfection. Take a moment to reflect on your life. What have you sacrificed in the name of perfection? So, the name. It's time to shed that burden. If this resonates with you, share your thoughts below. Let's expose the hidden costs of perfectionism together. What if I told you that your quest for perfection might be holding you back in life? Imagine staring at a blank page, paralyzed by the fear of making a mistake. This relentless pursuit of flawlessness hides a much deeper issue. Many of us see perfectionism as a strength, thinking it drives us to succeed. But beneath that polished exterior lays a darker side that can trap you in a cycle of self-doubt and procrastination. Consider spending hours on a project, only to feel it's never good enough to share. You keep saying just one more tweak, but that tweak never ends. This endless cycle of revision keeps you stuck, preventing you from moving forward. While you might think you are striving for improvement, the hidden cost of perfectionism is a paralyzing fear of failure. It's the heavy weight of expectations, both your own and those you believe others have of you. That's where the real danger lies. Let's dig a little deeper. You might find yourself avoiding challenges because the fear of not being perfect stops you from even trying. Have you ever skipped a workout or a creative project because you were anxious about the outcome? That's perfectionism at work, stealing your chances for growth. Here's the twist: the more you chase perfection, the further you drift from real progress. You might think you are sharpening your skills, but you are really just amplifying your anxiety. It's a tough cycle to break, and many don't even realize they're caught in it. Picture a day in the life of someone trapped in this cycle. You wake up, look at your to-do list, and freeze. Instead of diving in, you second-guess each task. Is this really the best way to do it? You end up scrolling through social media, watching others succeed while you feel stuck. Sound familiar? Now, what if I told you that a small shift in perspective could change everything? Instead of aiming for perfection, what if you focused on progress? It's a subtle yet powerful difference. Imagine celebrating small victories, even if they're messy or imperfect. Can you feel that weight lifting? As you start to accept your imperfections, you create space for genuine self-improvement. You'll find motivation in progress, not perfection. That's where real growth happens, and it feels liberating. So here's the key takeaway: the hidden cost of perfectionism goes beyond missed opportunities. It's about the freedom you lose in chasing an unattainable ideal. Now, take a moment to ask yourself what's one small step you can take today to embrace imperfection. If this resonates with you, share your thoughts below. Let's kick off a conversation about the journey toward progress, not perfection. What if I told you that your quest for perfection might be sabotaging your self-improvement? For you might you so pro-self self your right fixture really show It may sound surprising, but striving for flawlessness can cost you more than you think. Imagine if this you are deeply invested in a project, focusing on every little detail. Yet, when you spot even the tiniest imperfection, you freeze, paralyzed by the fear of falling short. You are not alone. Many people find themselves trapped in this cycle, often without realizing it. The hidden costs of perfectionism can sneak up on you. You might believe that aiming for excellence leads to success, but it often results in anxiety, burnout, and stagnation. You start to wonder if this is really the path to growth. Now, picture a talented artist who hesitates to share their work. They keep editing and redoing, convinced that the next version will finally be perfect. In doing so, they miss out on recognition, feedback, and the joy of creating. And they say the is out on the Waiting for perfection can keep you in the shadows. Let's take it a step further. Think about someone who sets New Year's resolutions but gives up halfway. They start with enthusiasm but soon feel overwhelmed by the pressure to be flawless. Each misstep feels like a failure, leading them to abandon their goals. Does that feeling resonate with you? The issue often runs deeper than self-doubt. Perfectionism can masquerade as ambition. You might see your desire for the best as a strength, but what if it's really a way to avoid taking action? The stakes are higher than you realize. As we dig deeper, consider this: perfectionism often fosters a fixed mindset, trapping you in a cycle where mistakes feel catastrophic. What if, instead of chasing flawlessness, you embraced progress? The tension builds when you realize that the pursuit of perfection isn't just about high standards